Hello everybody there, I'm Josh Korick and this is your weekly Blue Edge Energy Market Snapshot, and I want to jump into some very important things right away. The February gas contract expired with a record-breaking surge to $6.26.5, up almost $2 today. The big question, why? There's no shortage of physical gas, and the cash out prices in our area continues to settle around $4 and throughout the country. The March NYMEX contract is still sitting in the low $4 range. Russia has not invaded Ukraine. Dodd-Frank is still in effect, so it's unlikely that any bank or trading house would have been so stupendously short the February contract right at the settle of the contract itself. In a 15-minute period today, starting at 1 p.m., the price surged from $4.83 over $7.34, and then collapsed in the last 15 minutes of trading back down to $4.50. However, the settle price is determined by the weight of all the contracts traded over the last 30 minutes of trading, so the February contract settled at $6.26.5. There had to have been a massive number of contracts traded at the higher price during that initial 15-minute period to get us that average. In today's world of Dodd-Frank, no risk officer would permit such an insane short position. In our minds, that leaves some ugly possibilities. Was there a rogue trader? A trading system was hacked? A foreign actor manipulated the market? Or was it something else? In any event, if the US regulators do not jump on this, I'm not exactly sure why we fund them. That's an important message. I do want to jump into some price trends right now. So as stated earlier, the February gas contract fell off the books at $6.26.5 a decatherm. Let's take a look at this bar graph here. It shows some further data points for February and its price movements over time. Again, you can see the absurd closing price for the month compared to some of those historical prices. The March natural gas contract right now, which will be our new prompt month, is at $4.28.3. Here also is a quick depiction of that price movement for March over the past 12 months. Let's jump to the regional cash out price, which is again more practical about where things are at. Chicago's at $4.25.5, while the cash out price for Ventura Northern Natural Gas Systems, $4.24 per decatherm. The following graph here is a price chart of the next 4 years of futures. Go ahead and notice the price movements since last week in the prompt months ahead of us now and in the next couple months ahead. Look at the price difference between last week to this, and of course February's in there. So that all being said, next winter price for November to March strip price is $4.46. The winter after that sits at $3.63.7, and the winter beyond that, all the way out to 2025's $3.42.9 a decatherm. So let's shift gears here to this week's storage report. The EIA had a storage report withdrawal of 219 BCF from the ground storage inventory. This was much larger than normal, but it was anticipated and does not account for that run up in price. This puts our current overall ground storage at 2,591. To make that a little more practical, we're 308 BCF behind last year, which was a goofy year, and we are only 25 BCF behind the 5-year average. Here's a chart for you to look at that helps depict where we're at right now when it comes to storage. You can see we're doing fine with our overall ground storage inventory at this point in the winter. Now let's talk about the weather and pull up a national weather graph, but first the Wisconsin weather calls for a brief warm-up starting this weekend with a return to colder than normal temperatures midweek of next week. And now the national forecast in the graph here, the 8 to 14 day forecast calls for colder than normal temperatures across most of the country, with the exception of the Atlantic and Pacific seaboards, which you can ponder from the graph itself. Thank you guys for tuning in. Most folks got a really good hedge in, which thank the Lord we did that. For some of you, I'm so sorry that if it didn't happen or if you didn't want to do it. But feel free to give us a call, myself or Blake, on behalf of all of us. Have yourself a wonderful weekend and take care.